We're back with more in just a minute.
See Carl Anniversary Band.
The second half is set to get underway. Tennessee wearing the home white with orange numerals trimmed in black. LSU wearing the purple uniforms with gold numerals. As the second half begins, Tennessee leads 32-31. Key statistics, of course, well, all are key. Turnovers, Tennessee has 10, 7 of those from frontline or inside players. And LSU has 7 turnovers, 3 of the 7 on the inside. It's Tennessee's turn in alternate possession. So the Volunteers moving to your left have the ball. Jackson is going to start the second half for Tennessee. It will be he at the point as they're going to shake Wharton free down low. Lee also starting. Here's Wharton for a 3 that's up and no good. Rebound taken by Lee. Almost walked, puts it back up, blocked brilliantly down low by Big Hall, and LSU comes away with the basketball. Neighbors in front court on the left side. Spencer down low. Spinning shot up there. Good. Fine cut as Tennessee got caught on a little delay down low, and running the baseline free to go up and score was Earl, his 6th point. And just like that, LSU has the lead as Tennessee works it past the timeline. Wharton 0 of 1 in three-point shooting in the second half after hitting 4 in the first half. Pass comes on the near side. Jackson turns his back to the basket, drives head of the circle, continues the dribble. Down low it goes. Wharton through, down low. Pass goes up for the shot. No good on the inside by Tennessee's Torrey Harris. Rebound taken away by LSU. Coming in front court with it, Spencer free for a 3. The shot by Spencer, good. They're on a streak as Spencer hits a 7, hits his 7th point, a 3-pointer, and it's a 4-point game. 36-32 in favor of LSU. And this will be Wharton for Tennessee. Somebody's got to score. Wharton drives through, works to Jackson. Jackson shuttles out top of the circle. Black gives him a screen. They back off. He passed up the 3. Not ready. Gives it instead to Wharton. And so Wharton will square the court with 12 seconds on the shot clock. He's being guarded out here by Big Earl. Takes him low, fakes, can't shoot. Bounce pass near side Lee, drives, stops. Little 4-footer, blocked, and maybe a foul call. It is a foul. A foul called on Hall, and that will send to the free throw line Richard Lee for 2. On the year, Lee, 38% free throw shooting. Tennessee is a team 66. LSU is a team 68. And so here will be Richard Lee. He, a sophomore, Durham, North Carolina, has 6 points in the first half of the game. And so he eyes the mark, as that will be the second foul on Hall. Free throw is up, no good. So the score remains 36-32 LSU as the Tigers come out with 5 straight points here in the second half. Second toss, Lee, good. So Lee makes a free throw, and Tennessee trails by 3, 36-33. The Tigers coming in front court with the ball. Neighbors guarded by Jackson. Rips the pass on the near side with it, Earl. Loops it to the inside to Hall. Quickly back to Earl. Bounce pass inside. Hall drives under for a shot. Blows the layup. Rebound tipped by Tennessee's Torrey Harris to Brandon Wharton. Wharton accelerates down court. Gives on the wing with the Jackson. 15-foot jumper is up. No good. Rebound taken away LSU. Outlet pass Neighbors. They had a man flash free, but instead working the ball back and cutting under a... The ball is lost out of bounds. Tennessee wanted a charge as setting there was Wharton, but it's ruled that instead he tipped the ball out of bounds. And it will be LSU getting the ball under its own basket. To work it in, Carter. Carter looks for somebody to come free. Bounce pass inside. Hall up for a jumper. No good. Rebound backside taken away by Tennessee's Jackson. Jackson for Tennessee. Leads it off on the left side. Wharton started to pump on the move. Instead, holds the basketball. Guarded here by Carter. Moves left. Backs off. Pumps. Waits. Steals on the right side. Jackson. Jackson swings through. Down low. Fakes in the paint. Gives the ball to Black. Hacked. As Jackson got in to the 3-second lane. Could have taken a shot, but keep in mind that LSU has blocked 2 Tennessee field goal attempts here in the second half. So Jackson, a bit tentative, saw the flashing Black, got the ball to him, and as Black goes up for the layup, he's fouled. 36-33, 17:27 to go in the ball game. The Tigers on top of the Volunteers. Black at the line for 2, the first of which is good. Tennessee has 2 points in the second half, both free throws, and Black will step back as the Volunteers in the first half of the game were 6 of 9. Free throw missed. Rebound taken away by LSU. Coming out with the basketball, Shepard clears on the near side. Neighbors quickly back to Shepard. Looks down low. Here's Spencer. He guns the 3 from outside. No good. Rebound Tennessee's Jackson. LSU back on defense. Jackson spins in front court with a cross-court pass to Lee. Started a drive through there. Swings left, takes it down low, and loses the ball out of bounds. As Rashard Lee came all the way around from right to left, and as he makes his cut into the lane, he dribbles it out of bounds. Actually, it might have been deflected off the foot of Torrey Harris, I'm not sure, but Lee trying to do just too much. And so LSU picks it up on another Tennessee turnover. With the score 36-34, the Tigers have the ball in front court. The feed on the wing comes to Earl. Spencer gets the pass, top of the circle. Back to Neighbors, posting low. This will be Shepard. Neighbors makes a drive into the paint, rips the ball back on top. Saved by Earl, given right back to Neighbors. Now they bring to a high post Shepard. There's a backdoor cut from Carter, but the pass goes back to Neighbors. Now Spencer backs off, leaves it off with Earl. 5 seconds on the shot clock. He'll take the shot, would be my guess. No, he gives it over to Carter. The 3 is up and no good, and it didn't hit the rim, so there's a violation of the 35-second clock, and Tennessee will end up with possession. 36-34, LSU leads. And the Volunteers have the ball. In comes the pass to Wharton. The change for LSU defensively, in the first half, they basically had Neighbors playing Wharton. Now they put the bigger Carter on him. Tennessee with the ball. This is Jackson intending the pass to Wharton, and jumping in to flip it out of bounds will be Carter. And so Tennessee will have the ball side front court with Wharton. In comes the pass to Jackson. Somebody else is going to have to step up. Down low, Black. Here's Jackson. Wharton in the corner. Makes a drive. In deep, works the Black from the free throw line. The jumper. Bottom. Black steps up. Ties the score at 36. 16 minutes to go in the ball game. 36-36. Neighbors for the Tigers. Coming in front court with it. Goes left. They start to weave. The pass goes to Carter. Carter reverses it. Driving down low. Whistle sounds, and a block is going to be called against Tennessee. As Carter made a move down the lane, the Volunteers are going to be called for blocking, not a shooting violation, with the score tied 36-36.
New natural gas air conditioning.
LSU is coached by Dale Brown, assisted by Johnny Jones, who was an outstanding player for LSU in his first year on the staff. Administrative assistant Bob Starkey, trainer Deanne Kohler, sports information director for basketball Kent Lowe. Play to be resumed with LSU getting the ball under its own basket. Bounce pass comes in the corner to Earl. Quickly back on the inside. Carter double teamed low. Rips the ball deep. Shooting the free throw line. The shot is short. Rebound taken away by Tennessee's Torrey Harris. Cleared to Wharton. Long pass in front court. Jones. Quickly back to Wharton. They're overplaying Wharton. They put a double team on him as he comes to the left side. Who's open? On the right there. The open man was Deshae Jones. He gets the ball. Bounce pass goes to Wharton. Guarded there by Carter. Moves to the top of the circle. Shovels the ball to Green. Looking down low. Black is fouled from the backside. Holding Black was Shepard. And that will be team foul number 3 on the Tigers. Not a shooting violation. Tennessee will get the ball under its own basket. The balls line up in a column of 4 to the left side of the 3-second lane. And as that was the 4th foul on Shepard, he will be relieved, and back into the ball game comes Hall for the Tigers. To work it in, Jones. Pass comes deep, grabbed by Wharton against the 2-3 zone. They always do this. Pass inside Black. Black works on the right rim with the ball to Shea Jones. Shuttles into the paint. Cross-court pass Green. Started to pop, backed off. Picks up his dribble, works the ball to Wharton. Needs to go inside, come back out. Pass goes to Jones. Looking inside to Black. He's fronted in this 2-3 zone. Now to Black, back to Jones. The ball lost by Jones. Picked up here, driving for a layup. It's gone on the dunk. As LSU comes with the driving Carter. Scoring his 13th point. Careless pass, Tennessee. Turning it over, and it's 38-36 as LSU quickly converts. The Volunteers come in front court with the ball against the man-to-man. Wharton guarded by Carter. Now they come out to put Hall on him as well. And so, working off that double team, Wharton roams to the right, back to Green for a 3. Give it to him. Somebody has to step up. Green for 3. Tennessee leads 39-38. Past the timeline in front court, Neighbors. Here's the feed on the near wing. Earl, he's got a clear drive down low for a jump shot. No good. Rebound picked away by Green. Then as he tries to struggle free, the ball is deflected off his hands and out of bounds. And Tennessee will get inside rear court. Somebody took a hit down low. No whistle sounded for a foul there. I'm not sure who it was. As the drive off the right side by Earl, he really went for the basket, and Tennessee was involved in the hit down low. The shot was missed, and Green ends up with it. It's knocked out of his hands and out of bounds, and so Tennessee, leading by 1, has the ball in front court. Wharton to the right, guarded always by Carter. Takes a 3. Wharton shot. Zip. Good. Wharton with 17. Tennessee leads by 4. LSU needs a timeout. There it is. LSU asked for a timeout as Tennessee is hitting the threes. Green steps up, and that time Wharton steps up with Carter, a hand in his face. But he just took a little back step and gunned it up and in. And that's 5 threes in the ball game for Brandon Wharton. This broadcast is authorized under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Tennessee through host/USA Knoxville, Tennessee, solely for the entertainment of our listening audience. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the description and account of this game without the express consent of the University of Tennessee and Host USA is prohibited. The announcers for the broadcast are employees of Host USA, have been selected with the approval of the University of Tennessee. The Volunteers 6 of 8 in three-point shooting, leading by 4. LSU has the ball. Dogging Neighbors full court to Shea Jones. Now Jones works his way in front court. Passes on the near side, Earl. Bounce pass low with the ball, Spencer. Double teamed, and a foul's going to be called against Shea Jones, who comes to pinch him in the double team from the backside. That will be team foul number 2 on Tennessee, and the second on Jones as well. 42-38, 13-33 to go in the game. Tennessee leads by 4. The Tigers will have the ball. Pass comes in. Earl in the corner, guarded by Green. They'll square the court to Neighbors. Back on the left side with the basketball was Carter. He cuts low. Spinning shot up by Carter is no good. Tip, no good. Rebound taken away by Tennessee with it. Hathaway gets banged and fouled, but he holds on to that oval. Call it a sphere. Hathaway, big play. Muscling his way down low, and it is not easy underneath the basket with Big Hall at 265. And big 6'10" Spencer. But Tennessee ends up with a basketball. Leading by 4. Big possession for both teams. The ball's by 4, and this is Brandon Wharton coming in front court. 2-guard front with Green out there with him. Green then cuts through right, left, diagonally to the baseline. Cross-court pass comes to Torrey Harris, picks up his dribble. Then working deep to get the pass is Wharton. Wharton going to work on Carter one-on-one. Moves right. Comes back to the left into the paint. Bounce pass kicked over here to Jones. Jones down low. Little jumper up by Jones. Good. Shea Jones from 4 feet in front. And Tennessee pulls out by 6. LSU has the basketball. Neighbors comes in front court. Crowd comes alive. Pass goes on the wing. With the ball over there, Carter. Down low, Hall. Double team. Trying to get free. Back it goes. Driving to the near side. Inside Carter. Shot up. No good. Whistle sounds. Foul is called. Tennessee switched off. Torrey Harris was jockeying for position with Spencer, and I think the foul is going to be called on him as he slides off the pressure down low to foul the driving Carter, who's a 50% free throw shooter, and will have 2 shots coming up as Torrey Harris picks up his 3rd foul and will be replaced by C.J. Black. The Volunteers have Black, Hathaway, Green, Jones, Wharton. LSU, Hall, Spencer, shooting Carter. Free throw is up. Missed. And also in there will be Simmons, who's come on for Neighbors. Second one is up. Good. He's a 50% free throw shooter. Has 14 points in the ball game. Tennessee with the ball at front court. This will be Brandon Wharton. Gets a screen from Black. Guarded all the time by Carter. Trying to get free is Wharton. Moves left, picks up the dribble, works to Shea Jones. Now to Green on the wing, inside with the ball, Black. Black under for a spinning shot that is up. Good! C.J. Black. Nice move to the inside as Tennessee begins to open it up because of the three-point shooting outside. With the ball in front court, Simmons for LSU. Picks up his dribble, works the ball in the corner. Carter, 18-foot jumper is up. Good. Fine play, Carter. He's got the hot hand with 16 points. Shooting along the baseline, making it a 5-point game. 46-41, Tennessee leads. The Volunteers with the ball. Wharton down low, stops, gives the ball in the corner to Shea Jones, rips it back on top. This is Green shooting it up for 3. Bottom. It's a 2, not a 3, but it still is there, as it's Green for his 5th. And Tennessee leads 48-41. LSU has the ball in front court. Here's the feed on the wing to Earl. Ball deflected away by Green. Chased down and saved by Green. Long pass in front court to Jones. Jones bounce pass. Hathaway for a shot. No good, but he's fouled from the backside. Beautiful steal. Green miraculously kept the ball alive along the end line, then turned and fired a 42-foot pass perfectly on target to Jones, who goes 2-on-1 and leaves it off with Hathaway. And as Hathaway powers up for the shot, he's fouled from the backside. This time, Carter fouls. That will be his 3rd. And my guess is they'll leave him in there, trailing by 7. As Hathaway will be at the line for 2. Team foul number 5 on the Tigers. Hathaway in the ball game, 4 points. And he goes to the line for 2 free throws. Big Charles Hathaway guns it up there. Swish. That's 5 for Hathaway as he makes it good. Well, they're going to have to take Carter out, I think. No, they're going to. Let's see. Carter stays. Out will go Earl. And also back in Walton as out goes Spencer. Hathaway will be at the line for the 2nd free throw for the Vols, who lead 49-41. Shot by Hathaway. Give it to him. Hathaway with 6. He's happy. He's made 2 free throws in a row, and the crowd comes alive. A break from our stations as we say with timeout the score. Tennessee 50, LSU 41. Fun with Tennessee leading LSU. In the first half, Tennessee was 1 of 5 in its first 5 field goal attempts, and then went 10 of 19 to end up shooting right at 46%. In the second half, Tennessee started 1 of 5 from the field in its first 5 field goal attempts. The Volunteers are now 6 of 10 in the second half, 60%, as the Volunteers have made 5 straight field goal attempts. 3-point shooting, Tennessee 6 of 8 for the ball game, LSU 2 of 5. And it will be LSU with the basketball as play is resumed. The Tigers perhaps in a little more foul trouble than Tennessee as well. For the Tigers, the pass comes into Neighbors. The sophomore back in there at the point, guarded by Jackson. Dogs him full court, harassing him to the timeline. Now the bounce pass goes inside on a backdoor cut. Beautiful play. Tennessee's prepared, absolutely prepared, because here comes the backdoor out of the timeout. Wharton knows that's what's going to happen. He's right there, and as he gets in the lane, he deflects the ball off LSU out of bounds. Tennessee has the ball. Wharton comes in front court with it. Change of pace, drives down low. Little 10-footer is deflected and then saved. Great defensive play there by LSU. The Tigers with the ball coming the other way. Neighbors in front court. Cross court to Walton. Cutting along the baseline. Here's the jumper up from the outside. That is no good. Rebound down low, taken by Green. Green comes out of there under pressure. Gets the ball to Black, back to Green. Good play, Green. Green comes in front court. Works the ball to Wharton. Tennessee leads by 9 points. Wharton for the Vols, guarded here now as they make the switch. He comes to the near side, sets up a weave with Jackson. Jackson ranges top of the key to Green. He guns it free from the corner. Yes! That was Aaron Green. Tennessee leads 53-41. LSU with the ball, Neighbors. Here comes Neighbors past the timeline, dogged by Jackson as always. Works the ball on the near wing to Washington. Back out high. It's stolen by Hathaway, who grabbed the ball away from Hall and now works the ball to Green. Green to Wharton. Wharton in front court. Tennessee settles down low. Now Black comes out. Working back and forth off his screen is Wharton. Wharton then deflects the ball back to Jackson. Bounce pass low. Here's Black for a layup. Good! And he was fouled. Tennessee 7 straight field goals. Opening up now the lead, as that was C.J. Black, after the penetration by Jackson forced LSU ever so slightly to come after him to take away the lane. And as he did, he opened the pass inside to Black, who wanders under to shoot and draws the 5th foul on the offender, who in this case was Nick Shepard. And so Black has his 14th point, and Tennessee builds the lead over the Tigers to 14, 55-41 with 9:48 to go. Back into the ball game for the Tigers. As we mentioned, they were getting in foul trouble. And back in will come Hall, who by my record has 3 fouls himself, as does Carter. 2 fouls on Hall. Fouled out was Shepard. So I had 1 mentally arranged with the wrong player. At the line, trying to make a three-point play out of this, C.J. Black. He has 14 points in the ball game. The freshman guns it up there, misses. Rebound, Hathaway goes up to jam it home and is fouled. Hathaway comes around to get inside position, lightning quick on the inside. Of course, the shooting team assumes the second position along the foul lane, so that LSU has the inside position. It was Hall who had the inside position on Hathaway, but Hathaway is so quick at 6'10", got position, then went up to jam it home and was fouled. And it will be he at the line for a free throw that is up and no good. 55-41. That was the 7th foul on LSU. It was a shooting violation, so he has the second one. No good. Rebound, LSU. Yanked away down low by Spencer. Spencer clears out to Neighbors. Neighbors coming in front court, back to Spencer. Guns a three off the move. No good. Rebound, Hathaway. Muscles out of there with the basketball. Lays down the dribble. Fires it to Wharton. Wharton past the time stripe for Chelsea in front court. Hathaway goes to a low post on the right side. Black, high post left. Pass to Green on the wing. Down inside, Black wants to make a move. 5-foot jumper. Rattles, comes out. Rebound taken away by LSU. Spencer with the ball. Clears it out on the left side, Neighbors. On the wing, it goes to Washington. Good shooter. Then he has the ball just stripped away from him by Aaron Green on a steal. He's averaging right at 2 a game. That's his 3rd in this game. And then as he comes past the timeline, he loses the handle ever so slightly. The ball ricochets off his foot past the timeline, back in rear court, over and back. Violation. LSU will get the ball. Out goes Hathaway to a standing ovation as back into the ball game, Torrey Harris. LSU with the basketball. Tennessee leads by 14 points. They work the ball on top to Spencer. Guarded by Torrey Harris, takes him low and is fouled. Before the shot was attempted, I think, team foul number 4 on Tennessee, and the one volunteer in foul trouble. Torrey Harris has 4. That signals the return of Richard Lee. 8:53 to go in this game. Wednesday, Tennessee will be playing at Ole Miss. Broadcast at 7:30 Eastern on the Ball Network. LSU plays host to Auburn. Lob in. Ball deflected. Grab back. Put up. No good. Foul occurs as LSU came with the lob to the inside. Green went up to battle with Washington. Got his hand on the ball and took a lick as well. And so Green is on the court in pain. And both teams will take this momentary timeout as Green is being visited by Tennessee's trainer, Chad Newman. The score is 55-41. The crowd suddenly goes silent because obviously Green was in pain, and people think about a knee or an ankle or whatever. And it appears that it is a knee, maybe. No. He's up. Yes, it's an ankle. The left ankle for Green. He's trying to walk it off, which he is doing. And now the crowd, which was silent, comes alive with a standing ovation for Green, who maneuvers to the sideline pretty much under his own power and will visit with Coach O'Neill as he goes to the bench. It appeared to me to be his left ankle. I'm not sure. O'Neill goes over to visit with him, and Green may be returning to the locker room. That appears to be the situation. Here will be LSU at the line as Washington was the offended player, puts up the toss. It's good. His 3rd point of the ball game, 62% free throw shooter. 55-42. Chelsea leads LSU. 8:51 to go in the game. For the Tigers, entering the game will be David Bosley. Out will go Neighbors, both West Virginians. Bosley is from Paden or Patton City, averaging 3 points a game. Ready for the shot. It's in the air. Good by Washington. So Washington has 4 points and Tennessee has the ball. As the pass comes in from Wharton to Jackson, and he works the ball back to Wharton. He'll be guarded still by Carter. Tennessee stretches 4 players across the baseline as Wharton comes past the timeline. Here's the double team on Wharton. That frees Jackson on the right side. Back to Lee. 17-foot jumper by Lee is no good. Off to the left. And the rebound is picked away by Spencer. LSU with the ball. Past the timeline, Bosley. Back it goes to Spencer. Looks down low for the cutting Washington. Instead to Walton. Walton through. Here's Washington driving. Stopping for the jumper that is up. Good by Washington. 4 straight points by Washington. And it's now a 10-point game, 55-45. Tennessee brings it past the timeline with Wharton going to work. Wharton coming to the left side. Posting high, Lee. Driving off the screen, Wharton picks up his dribble, returns the ball to Jones. Down into the corner, Richard Lee. Lee lays down the dribble, comes out top of the circle, picks up his dribble, needs help. Somebody's got to fight free. There's the pass by Lee, thrown away. Just a terrible pass. Then battling for it, C.J. Black ends up with a basketball and is going to be called for traveling, even though he was slung out of bounds by LSU's Bosley. A travel is called against Tennessee. And let's see what's going to happen as the two players crashed into the Tennessee bench across the way. And Tennessee may be asking for a 20-second timeout here. I'm not sure. A travel was called against Tennessee. A walking violation, and now Monge is coming over to explain to O'Neal why, though Black was in essence.
What an amazing transformation from last year. I don't know how last year's most reliable performer can come back even stronger, but Toyota's Camry has done it. More fit-looking, faster braking, more agile, more powerful, and still with Camry's legendary reliability. A three-point threat. More horsepower, more room at a lower sticker price than last year. You've got to see the new Camry up close and personal at your Volunteer Toyota dealer, where they can put a Camry on your team and make it easy on your budget.
LSU has the basketball. We missed their possession. Well, not really. They missed the shot. Tennessee's got the ball. You haven't missed anything. Except some good defense by Tennessee. The Volunteers work it in front court with Jackson back and forth. Gets a screen from Torrey Harris. Moves to the inside, loses the ball, fighting for the loose ball on the floor. It's alternate ball situation coming up, and it's LSU's turn. As Deshae Jones, trying to make a move as he was double-teamed, slips and falls, and LSU ends up tying him up. The Tigers trailing by 10 with the ball. Working past the timeline, this is Bosley. On the wing, it goes to Big Washington, slanting through Spencer. Spencer looks deep, nothing there, back to Washington. Washington has the hot hand for LSU. Returns the ball. Here's the jumper by Walton that is up and no good. Rebound fought for, foul called LSU. Washington over the top, and Tennessee will be at the line for 1+1. Aaron Green has returned, and he's got to return to the ball game as well. That's the response you hear. Probably retaped the ankle. And so Green is back. Jackson is out. Hathaway coming back also for Tennessee, and Black will get a blow. 6:36 to go in a 10-point game. The Vols will be shooting the bonus. Who was offended? The foul against Deshae Jones. So he will be shooting 1+1. The second foul called on Washington, 8th on the Tigers. Jones steps to the line. In the ball game, he has 4 points. Deshae Jones from Sandusky, Ohio, eyes the mark for a free throw. It is good. Tennessee leads by 11, 56-45 over LSU. The Volunteers and Tigers both 1 and 3 in Southeastern Conference competition. Jones ready for the second toss. It's in the air. It's good. LSU with the ball in a hurry. Pass comes in to Bosley. Guarded full court by Green. Finally works his way past the timeline. Moving to the right side. The pass comes to Earl. Bounce pass down low. Spencer spinning shot. No good. Rebound. Hathaway. He owns it. Outlet pass comes to Jones. Racing in front court with the ball. Pulls it up along the right sideline. Lobs it inside Hathaway. Give and go now to Jones for the layup. Good! What a play by Hathaway. What a cut by Jones. Tennessee now leads 59-45. As LSU has the ball. Bosley in front court for the Tigers. They've got a double low post, and then LSU is going to ask for a timeout. 20 or full. It'll be a full. We'll take a break for our stations with timeout the score. Tennessee 59, LSU 45.
Janet Troll and UT football. Both have proud 100 years.
The Big Orange even better. Three-point shooting, 7 of 9. What a difference a field goal made makes. 78% three-point shooting for the Volunteers, who lead by 14. At the conclusion of today's game, we'll select the Magnavox Smart Player of the Game. In addition, Magnavox will make a $500 donation to the Volunteer Athletic Scholarship Fund. Magnavox, smart, very smart. Play will be resumed with the Tigers in possession side front court. Washington will be the man to work the ball in bounds. Bosley is out. They've got Neighbors back in there at the point. Bounce pass go. They looked for the backdoor cut. It wasn't there as Wharton had taken it away. The pass comes to Carter, guarded by Wharton. They start the weave out on top. This will be Spencer. He'll shoot. If nobody comes open, he's going to gun it. Bounce pass goes left side. Shot up from the corner is good. Fine three-point shot made by Neighbors. His first field goal, second field goal in the ball game, his 9th point. Tennessee walks it past the timeline. Jones in front court. Picks up his dribble too quickly. Now gives the ball to Torrey Harris. Back it goes to Deshae Jones. Jones top of the key. Tennessee's going to use some clock if it can. Moving to the right side, Jones. Tennessee leads 59-48. Cross-court pass with the basketball. This will be Aaron Green. Green for Tennessee, working back and forth. Looks down low. Here's Wharton. Comes free for a 17-foot jumper. It's good. Wharton, his 19th point, 4th in the second half. Make that 5th in the second half. Tennessee leading 61-48. LSU has the ball. Bounce pass on the near side. Spencer guarded out very, very high by Hathaway. Makes a move to the right. The senior on the freshman. Backing off, dribbling. They're going to let him go one-on-one. Hathaway, bounce pass Neighbors. Another three is up. This one is no good. Rebound, Hathaway. Outlet pass goes to Wharton. Wharton now past the timeline with 4:48 to go in a 13-point game. Wharton for the Volunteers. To the right side, double team, bounce pass down low intended to Hathaway. Just did not quite get there in time, but it was kicked out of bounds by Washington, who had moved in front of that sudden backdoor or back cut by Hathaway. He goes out, standing O for Hathaway. Outstanding game. He might have been the key. Hard for people to believe when you got so many three-point shooters, but he might have set the tone. Pass for Tennessee. Black lost. Grab back. Stolen. LSU 2-on-1 fast break. Neighbors takes it to the inside. Puts up the shot. Good. Neighbors drives to score after Black comes out deep, and LSU forces the turnover. 61-50 Tennessee leading. With the ball, this is Wharton. Guarded here now by Earl. Pass goes to Black. Black to the inside for a layup. Good by C.J. Black. He's been a key. C.J. Black. 7 in the first, 9 in the second, 16 all told, 13-point game. The Tigers with it to Spencer. Guarded now by Torrey Harris. Change that. C.J. Black driving down low. Pass thrown out of bounds. Great defense. Absolute superb defense by Black, as he knew Spencer was going to try to take him one-on-one again, senior on freshman. But he stayed right with him, and he got to the position where he was going to shoot. There was a hand there. He had to pass. The only problem was there was nobody to whom to pass the ball. He just threw it out of bounds. Tennessee in front court with the ball. This will be Wharton. Exchanging with Deshae Jones. Throws the ball to Jones. Jones almost lost it. Then drives, stops, shoots to the free throw line. No good. Rebound picked away by LSU. That was Washington. Clears the ball on the left side. Neighbors. Neighbors in front court. Thought about gunning it. Washington then walked, no whistle. Holds the ball. Cross court pass deflected away. Diving for the loose ball. Green. Chased down and saved, however, by Neighbors. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Tennessee leads 63-50. LSU with the ball. Bounce pass Spencer. Going to go one-on-one on Black again. Down low. There he goes for the layup. Good. That's what he likes to do. Spencer goes one-on-one. Even though he's 6'10", he can really lay the ball down. And a beautiful drive that time, taking Black to the hole. 63-52 Tennessee. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. The Volunteers with it. Wharton in front court. Still dribbling. Makes a move right, gets bumped by Earl, continues the dribble, gets a screen from Torrey Harris, back and forth into the lane. This will be Wharton, has the ball on the near side, back it goes to Green. Green inside Black. Black tries for a shot, no good, as he was going to dunk two hands, but he was fouled. Crisp passing, really. Great entry that time by Aaron Green, as the Volunteers count away about, I think it was down around 30 seconds in possession, down to 5 seconds on the shot clock. Then got inside to Black, and Black, going to stuff it on a dunk, was fouled. That's the 4th foul called on Spencer. So Black with 16 points goes to the line. He a freshman, and that will be the 9th foul. Free throw no good by Black. Since he was shooting, he has 2 anyway. Tennessee has been called for 5 fouls in the game. LSU 9. On all subsequent fouls, Tennessee will be shooting 2. Black, good. The score is 64-52, Tennessee by 12. The Tigers with the ball. And in front court with it will be Neighbors. Bounce pass Spencer. They clear the court again. He's going to go one-on-one. Moves left, shoots a 3 instead. Short. Rebound, Wharton. Tennessee with the ball. Fast break transition. Leaves on the right side. Jones backs it out. Wharton started a pump. He won't do that. Not now. He's going to use some clock. So this is Wharton dribbling out near the timeline, guarded by 6'6" Earl. To the left wing, Jones. To the right wing, Green. To the high post, Torrey Harris. To the low post, C.J. Black. Wharton using the clock. 14 seconds to go on the shot clock. Moves right. Shovels the ball to Deshae Jones. In the corner, Tennessee using the clock. Jones comes out. Drives through. Up goes the shot. Good! Deshae Jones. Sensational cut and drive. Tennessee leads 66-52. LSU with the ball. Coming in front court with it, the Tigers asking for a 20-second timeout. The crowd on a snowy afternoon comes alive. 10-second station identification. This is the Vol Network.
Your home for the Vol. WIVK AM and FM. Knoxville.
At Knoxville, Tennessee, this is John Wood sending the play-by-play. Stay tuned following the game, of course, for the Kevin O'Neill Show, as the coach will accept telephone calls from all over the country. 1-800-688-8657. That's a free call. Or star 88 if you have a cellular phone. And this will be LSU getting the basketball. In comes the pass to Neighbors. Neighbors dribbling out on top. Going to take Green one-on-one for a three-pointer that is up and no good. Rebound, Tennessee. Torrey Harris with authority. Clears it over to Jones. Jones to Wharton. 1:38 to go in the ball game. Tennessee 66-52. Wharton out on top. Edges right, passes to Green. Pass comes back over here to Deshae Jones. They come after him with a double team. He dribbles into the lane. Back to Wharton for a three. The shot by Wharton, no good. Rebound taken away, LSU. Outlet pass comes to Neighbors. Neighbors down court, gives on the right side to Earl. Quickly back to Neighbors. Now to Spencer. Spencer makes a drive, walks a mile. Had to be a walk. Where's the travel? There it is. And so it will be Tennessee getting the basketball. 73 seconds left. The Vols will have it with Green to deal it in. The pass comes to Wharton. LSU trailing 66-52, 8-9. Final appearance for head coach Dale Jones at Thompson Bowling Arena. After 25 years, he's retiring. Tennessee works the ball in front court. Green overplayed there by the defender Carter. Dribbles out, gives to Tennessee's Deshae Jones, top of the key. Low post on the left, Harris on the right, Black. Deshae Jones dribbling. Guarded closely by Neighbors. Works the ball to Wharton. Wharton cuts into the lane, almost blindsided. Rips free with the basketball. Goes up for a shot from in front. No good. Battling for the rebound. LSU now with the numbers. It's a 2-on-2. Lead pass. Nice catch down low for the jumper up by Carter. No good. Rebound fought for. And it will be Green, who was struggling underneath with Big Spencer. And they got tangled up, and the ball ricocheted off Spencer out of bounds, and Green held his ground. And Tennessee ends up with possession. Shot clock turned off. Tennessee edging toward its 8th victory. The fans staying. Not many leaving. They're here to cheer as the Volunteers walk it past the timeline. And Tennessee may not take another shot, and LSU may be happy with that. Dribbling the ball, Wharton. Brown says, come out and put pressure on him. 14 seconds. They try to steal. He eludes the stealer. This will be Wharton dribbling it down. Guarded closely out here as he dribbles along the timeline. The game clock is down to 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Tennessee beats LSU by 14.
This is John Wood saying that when you need tires, head for your Co-op, home of high-quality passenger tires, like the Golden Mark steel-belted radial. The Co-op Golden Mark Touring Tire carries one of the highest industry tire ratings for safety, mileage, and ride, with a superior tire like the Golden Mark.
And the Volunteers built up their biggest lead in the first half on a layup by Lee, 32-29, but LSU got a 15-footer from Neighbors to cut it down to the aforementioned halftime differential of 32-31. The Volunteers came out in the second half to see LSU grab the advantage on a 5-footer by Earl and a 3-pointer by Spencer as LSU comes from behind to build up its 4-point 36-32 lead when Tennessee got untracked. First, it was Lee at the free throw line for 1 of 2. Then Black at a free throw line for 1 of 2. Then Black from 15 feet with 16:03 tied the game at 36. Carter got a dunk at the opposite end for LSU on a breakaway to make it 38-36. But then Tennessee's Aaron Green rammed home a three-pointer. It was 1 point, Tennessee on top. Wharton with a three-pointer. Tennessee led by 4. Jones from 8 feet in front made it 6. 44-38. LSU got a free throw to cut the lead back down to 44-39, but Black came back with a jumper from in front, 8 feet away. It was 7 points at 46-39. Then LSU got an 11-foot jumper by Carter with 11:57 to go in the ball game. The score was 46-41 in favor of LSU, and the Tigers were making a little run. Then Tennessee had a run. Green from 18, it was 7. Hathaway at the free throw line for 2, it was 9. Green for 3 points, it was 12. Black from 4 feet, it was 14. LSU made a little run, got it down to 10, but Tennessee had every advantage going down the stretch, taking care of the basketball, making the free throws, also, of course, hitting from outside as the Volunteers go on to win the basketball game by a score of 66-52. Hathaway in the ball game. Well, it's time now to select, as we do, the Magnavox Smart Player of the game. And looking at the statistics, well, obvious, some players did better scoring. Wharton had 19, 14 in the first half, and made a bushel of threes. Black had 17. But as we pick for the Kevin O'Neill Show, where you can talk to the head coach of the Volunteers by dialing 1-800-688-8657 or by calling star 88, which is a free call if you're a Tennessee customer of Cellular One. That's coming up next right here on the Vol Radio Network. That will be the Kevin O'Neill Show coming up. We invite you to stay tuned because it's all coming your way in just a moment.
It was high noon when the stranger walked into Sagebrush. "The stakes are high," he said. "I beg your pardon," I replied. "The